Okay, so it looks like live streaming today is not on the cards. So I'm going to re-record this as a recording and then just release that. And yeah, that will be the update for today. And hopefully the live stream will work again by tomorrow. So let's start again. Um, we have so welcome to the NFT market health analysis, technical and fundamental analysis, I guess, by me, Daniel Tanner, aka Swombat, where we look at the data rather than just the Twitter vibes about what's going on in the market, and specifically where are the volumes, what is actually going on with the volumes in the market. So what we can see in looking at these short-term charts is that the volume that was up after the fire sale a couple of days ago, when Russia invaded Ukraine, the volume has dropped back down. It looks like maybe it's forming a lower low, but if we look at the stacked bar charts, we'll see that actually that the picture doesn't look quite so optimistic. If it is forming a lower low, then maybe we still have a U shape. So if we look at this picture here, maybe there is a kind of rise. But the problem is if we look at the stacked bar charts here, it looks like quite plausible that we're going back into this kind of range of volume. We don't know. We'll know that over the next few days. But like right now with this latest 6 hour volume here, it's not looking great. So this could be just a little bit higher than this, but then it could go back to these kind of volumes. If so, then it won't be U shape. It will just bounce up a little bit and then come back down and will actually form a lower historic low, which we're already in pretty low volumes that we haven't seen since May or June. So that's not really great. Um, the data will tell us what's happening more than the Twitter and Discord vibes. So let's just watch what we can do, I guess. If we look at the other indices as well, we can see a similar pattern where the volume was a bit higher for the last 12 hours, or it's not all 18 hours. In the top 10, we have four descending candles or stacks. In the Zeneca Old, Zeneca New, and the women-led projects, we have only three. The one before that was not so high, but still, basically, there's a kind of decrease, downtrend across the board in all these projects. So then that allows us to, for example, look at this and say, well, this might have looked like we formed a higher low and we're about to start, U-shaping up as well. But actually, because we know it's kind of losing its energy already, it looks more likely that this is the trend line that's holding. So we're still in the sort of descending part of the U, with this being the freak spike that's was just based on the fire sale. It did not actually reinvigorate the trading in the market. And that would put us back into this kind of historic bear market that in this case as well we haven't seen since May, June. Most of Zeneca old did not exist around then. And the same is true for Zeneca new, or actually even more true there. We have actually got a lower low. Ironically, there it's the highs that look slightly better, but then that one did not get as much of an impact from the fire sale. So yeah, this one looks like it's downtrending. It's at the lowest point that it's actually at the lowest point that it's been since late August, early September, when most of the Zeneca new projects did not even exist. So pretty bad. And finally, the women-led projects index is still trending down, continuing its downtrend. It's just not bothering to even give us any signs of hope. The fire sale did not really make a dent. It was like a little tiny little bit thing there, but yeah, it resumed its downtrend pretty much immediately without wasting time in giving us false hopes. So at least this index is clear. It's just down. Let's look at crypto just quickly. If we look at, well, let's look at Bitcoin first. It's actually doing not too bad. There was a bit of uncertainty yesterday, but it's kind of resumed a sort of uptrend. So it's kind of like trending up, which could be the reason why people aren't buying NFTs. Although at this point, really, your guess is as good as mine. Ethereum is also going up. There's an interesting, like I had the gold open just now, and it's interesting to note that as Ukraine has shown more and more ability to withstand the Russian assault, it seems that gold has gone back down. And also, as the West has shown that it's not going to put any serious sanctions, or maybe it will, but it's really taking its time. Gold has gone back down, and Bitcoin and the markets and so on are going back up. So that's an interesting observation, but I'm not a stock market analyst. So honestly, in this topic, really, you might want to watch a different YouTube channel. So, with that said, we're now, well, actually about 5 minutes 50 into this recording. Obviously, there's no live questions because this is not live. But thank you very much for listening to this. Hopefully, it was useful, and hopefully, tomorrow it will be live again. Have a lovely day. Take care. Bye bye.